Weather.
I posted this on my Facebook page last night, and I had a whole lot of people say, no, we need more winter weather. I think for a lot of us, though, this has been an extremely long winter, specifically because it hit 65 degrees on the 1st of November, and then it cooled off and it stayed cool and cold ever since then. In fact, today at 58 degrees, the warmest Boise has seen since the 1st of November. Spring begins tomorrow, so this is the final day of the winter season. But as spring begins, our temperatures head back below average for the entire week ahead, and it gets even colder into next weekend. Looking at the long-range forecast, I think we're going to wrap up the month of March without a 60-degree day, just the messenger. But I also want to take a look ahead into the outlook for April ahead of us as well, still favoring below average temperatures for the bulk of the Gem State and southeastern Oregon, at least a 40% chance of below average temperatures throughout the month of April. That doesn't mean we won't hit 60 degrees. We may even see a 70-degree day sprinkled in there, but just, giving you that outlook into that first full month of spring, hopefully hoping for some sunnier days as well, because we're looking at favoring below average precipitation, so probably drier than it has been for the last few months. Our highs today, again, into the 50s for the Treasure Valley, very close to average for this time of year. Average high now at 57 for Boise, 42 in McCall today, but no worries about any of that snow in the mountains going anywhere anytime soon, because again, it will be cooling off through this entire week ahead. Just stacking it up next to average for this time of year and taking a look at the record high for the day today, 80 degrees set back in 1997. Tomorrow will be cooler than today, and it is a wet and snowy day for the Magic Valley. More of a slushy, wet snow, not looking for accumulation, but we're also looking for breezy conditions through the Magic Valley tomorrow. Snow will be falling through our mountain areas overnight tonight and through most of the day tomorrow. Can't rule out maybe a quick rumble of thunder, even an isolated grapple shower to move through. That's also true for the Treasure Valley, but for the valley locations, this does look more like wet weather rather than snowy weather for the day tomorrow. And overnight tonight, we're not concerned about any roads icing up either, because temperatures will stay above freezing. So futurecast showing the scattered showers filling in this evening and filling in into the overnight hours, early hours of Monday morning. Again, just rain for the valley, but snow piling up in the mountains to the tune of a few inches. There's maybe an isolated thunderstorm working through the valley locations tomorrow. That's why I say grapple's possible. And maybe a little bit of this turns over to snow as that colder air moves into place, but I still don't think we'll see anything in the way of accumulation for the Treasure Valley. Magic Valley may be a different story, especially as we make our way into Wednesday. Some minor accumulations of snow are possible. You can see that here. This is looking at Wednesday morning. So a few inches on the way for our mountain locations, as the first full week of spring is showing another very active and cooler than average pattern. Another weekly forecast to stay on top of each and every day, and you can do so on air and online at ktvb.com. Doug?
March came in like a lion. It's been a lion
like
pretty
a
much
lion.
the whole time. It's going to leave like a lion. All right. Thanks, Bree.